Good day to you, fellow South Africans, my sisters and brothers, wherever you are.
I recently received a voice note message from a man down in Marikana. He wants me to send this message to the world using social media, as he is from a rural community where they do not have access to the internet as easily as we do. Listening to this message, you will realize that the problem in South Africa is actually a lot bigger than we think when it comes to the people that actually support a new South Africa, a newer South Africa. Not the one we are currently in, not the one given to us by the ANC government after 1994. It is a pretty long message, so bear with me. It is a voice note, so I'm going to be standing in and highlighting a couple of the things that the man says. I have agreed not to reveal his name at this stage because he feels he may be targeted in his community. So let's take a listen.
Good day to you, fellow South Africans, my sisters and brothers, wherever you are. I want to ask you a question, very simple question. Where is our country as we speak? Where is South Africa? I wonder if there is someone who can give an answer, because someone will say South Africa is here, and that is not true. You and I, we think we do have a country. We have got a coast. We used to have a country, a beloved country that is South Africa, a country with the potential to grow the economy. Today, we do not have any country anymore. You and I, South Africans, we have an obligation, the legal obligation, the responsibility to reclaim our country back. That is point one. Number two, we must cleanse the country and put the country the dignity that it deserves, the dignity that it had during those times. I'm one of those boys who I refer to as an old school boy. I grew up during those times. I remember it was very difficult because most of the young people, they were not there. I was there. I know what it means to grow up under the apartheid. And remember, the apartheid on its own as a policy it was declared a crime against humanity. I agree with that. It must go. Come 1994, we have got what you call it, fake achievement, which is this constitution, such a bloody constitution that is given birth to what it is today. As a black South African, I'm sick and tired. And I'm not saying you must give hatred to the and say, no, I don't care about that. Let me tell you another example before I go further. You support your club, Chester or Sundowns or Liverpool or Brazil, whatever, with 11 boys who are in the field. When you see that one of these boys is tired, are you not going to substitute him? Of course you will do. Without any hatred, you'll say, Mark, Peter, come out. I'm substituting you because I'm putting people who are still fresh and energetic. And that is exactly what you and I must do tomorrow, and stop crying. In the past, we used to have something that is called state-owned entities, as we do have. I can list some of those without taking your time. One, we had Eskom. 2, Transnet. 3, Denel. 4, Post Office, etc. You name them. Or you can ask someone to sort of got many. Where are they today? I'm asking you, fellow South African, particularly our fellow blacks, I'm asking you, where are they? Look at what it is with the Eskom. We are a serious joke. The country is black. The economy is melting down because the business is sinking. How can we run all these businesses in a country where there was no supply of power? Today, the Eskom is a joke. My fellow South African, where are you? And the whole money has gone into the pocket of different individuals. Oh, no doubt, if it is there in Dubai, because the good house, they were owners of this country when they left. Why are you busy prioritizing the foreigners in the country of their soil? South Africa is a country, is fatal to give birth to such a wonderful country than what it is. Then you go to Transnet. It's a joke. You go to post office. Oh, no wonder if tomorrow morning they can declare the post office completely down, if they can shut it down because you don't have any post office. Those were well recognized, highly respected state-owned entities in the country of our own soil. Yes, it did happen there during the times when there was a minority government, the government under the auspices of the Nationalist Party. I don't want to lie to you. I miss them. I miss them because as much it was difficult, but in the country under their auspices, there was a respect in the country. There was job security in the country. There was a respect. There was stability into all these state-owned entities. Today we're a joke. We have got different qualifications, degrees, diplomas that you attain from different countries abroad. Very same qualification that we thought would be a contributory factor towards our own country or towards growing our own country. We're sitting at home being the owners of the country, being the South Africans. How many of us are sitting home? I'm talking about genuine South Africa. I'm not talking about the fake. But just because of this fake achievement from 1994, the fake constitution that is regarded as a very well classic constitution, you and I are starving. If there is one boy or two boys who are tired, you do what you call a substitution. You say, Mark, Peter, come. You not hate them. Then you put two boys who are fresh and say, go do the job. The club wins. And that is exactly what you and I have got the responsibility come 2024. We continue to vote these people. You and I have to blame. When you do an assessment, there's something that is called a technical assessment. In the technical assessment, there's something that is called the root cause. And the root cause in this, it is you and I, because we keep on voting these fake people. And then they celebrate, and then their money is full of wealth. They're busy in and out of courts. And you and I were hungry, starving, sitting at home, because the people around the country are the foreigners, illegal immigrants. They receive hug, ladies and gentlemen. In the past, we had borders. Today, we have got fake borders. As I'm talking to you now, fellow South Africans, my beloved black South Africans, as I'm talking to you now, they enter each and every border with their criminal cases. Oh, no wonder if the crime is so high in the country. We've got quite a number of hijacking. We've got a number of cash in transit that have aggravated in the country of our soul, because we are sort of inflicting each and every criminal. They receive a hug when they enter the country. Tomorrow morning, we even further issue them with IDs. They've got all these. They occupy sites everywhere. They are recognized and they are being employed. They are fine. You and I are starving, but we say we've got a freedom with this such a constitution, the bloody constitution that has given birth to a current situation. When are we going to wake up? Let me treat the crime. In the past, let me give an example. In the past, you would leave your town at night. You would take a walk safely until you go to your arrive at home safe. Can you do that today? Today, you're driving your NASCAR with your family. You'll be forced during the day, broad light. They will hijack, they will kill you. Those criminals, they've got a right because of this constitution. Oh, no wonder if you see these 22 Afghanistan guys. They visited each and every country, African continent. They noticed that the rubbish bin in the continent or in the SADC is our beloved South Africa. They demanded to be here, my fellow South Africans. Tomorrow you're still voting them. We are a serious joke. The crime is escalating. Let me give another example. There was a guy who was called Diwali. He flew all the way from England to enjoy after he married his wife. He noticed that he wanted to kill his wife, but because he highly respected his country and other countries, he noticed that the best being where he can throw his wife is South Africa. He did it successfully. Where is he today? You have that bloody Zimbabwean, what you call it, Ananias. He respected other countries. He noticed that when he when he goes to South Africa, he can do hijacking, he can sort of do whatever crime. And then the cash in transit, he was involved highly because he could not do that in Zimbabwe. Today, you're receiving thousands each day as we speak. No wonder today if we've got more or less 16 million illegal immigrants, because they receive a hug. That is why the crime is so high in the country. Did it happen in the time? No. No, it did not happen in the country in the past. I do not want to use a certain name here. But that name, if I were to use it here, it would paint a picture how difficult it would be in the past to commit crime in the country. Today, they just get away with it because they receive a hug. They enter into the country during the airport line. They enter through our borders. They receive hug. They enter. Tomorrow they are employed. You and I were sitting at home. Tomorrow we must go and vote. We do one the same. We commit one the same mistake for these people. I'm so angry. Please, South Africa, think twice. Was it not about the time to do the substitution? I'm saying when your club is playing with 11 boys, 1 or 2 boys are tired, you don't hate them. You start saying, Mark, Peter, come. You replace them with fresh mind, with fresh people. The game is going on, you win. And that is exactly what we must do next year. Then you look at the unemployment. It's a serious joke. People left and right, they rely on these grants. People left and right, they rely on these COVID grants in 50 rand. What can you do with that thing? Your country has got a potential to grow. The country has got mines, everything. You're sitting at home starving because millions of foreigners are here. But you still hug them because you are failing to think. Was it not about the time to stop hating ANC, but to replace them? It will not give us an answer to continue blame them or hate them. It won't give you a reward. You just do one thing, you replace them. It's a boy that is failing to perform in the game, in the play field, that needs to be replaced, and that's it. We are not here to say so and so must do. We want someone who's going to do a correction. We want a group that is positive. We want a group that is serious about what it is to take care of the country. That's what we want. Someone within the party who's going to be serious to say, I want to make a change in the country that has got the potential to grow the economy and replace this bloody constitution and clear all these illegal immigrants. Whether it is legal, there is no foreign that is here illegally. All of them, they entered illegally and they receive hard, and through our fake Home Affairs Department, tomorrow morning they've got the documentation, because there is a government who can be so difficult to explain whether it's a government of crooks. Please, fellow South Africans, I'm very serious. And I know if you're angry, it's not good. But today I don't want to tell a lie. I'm angry because I never thought, even when I left the country at my young age, I never thought that whatever qualification I attained abroad, I thought it would mean a lot. I thought it would be of a contributory factor towards growing the economy of the country. And today we're a serious joke. Look at the parliament. Every time in the parliament, honorable member, we are a joke in the whole continent. Fellow South Africans, we are a joke even in the SADC. Globally, we are a joke. There was a pastor just last year who was preaching somewhere in one of these African countries, I forget which country. He was making a bad example because of you and I. We voted these people. We are not going anywhere. Our country has got the potential to grow the economy. Our country has got the potential to do something better. It's not good when you go to bed with your beloved one with his 250 rand. I wish they can scrap it. I wish they can even scrap these grants, because it signals to say, oh yeah, kushuthi ngempela, we are lazy. Fellow South Africans, all of us, and he must sit down with those who are positive, who are clean, who are not corrupt, so that they can make mark, so that you and I will think twice. Let's clean this country. I can assure you, if I was the head of the state, I would say something that you would even think twice. Because I'm saying for the South Africans, for you to run the country, you must put very strictest laws. Thank you so much. Think twice. I'm going to come maybe after 2 weeks and chat to you, please. Thank you so much.
And there we have it. There are some parts of the message that I had to cut out to comply with YouTube policies. So there is a little more to the message, but in essence, you have another person who has the same sentiment as many others. People we don't maybe even know are out there who actually support the idea of the ANC as a ruling party being replaced. As he described it, it is a substitution, as one would do in a soccer match, where you have players that are now tired or have done their part, and they are now to be substituted with someone else, new, energetic people. I believe that it's all about education and bringing that message to the people of South Africa that the ANC, as a ruling party, have proven that they are not capable of running the country, and we really need someone else to take over. We need a substitution. We need a new party, or we need an existing party who's willing to take that role and take the leadership and do what needs to be done to get our state-owned entities back in order and to get rid of corruption in this country and to enforce law. We have too much lawlessness due to existing laws not being adhered to and the people not being punished. Law enforcement is lacking. Please post your comments down in the comments section. I'd love to hear what you think of this message. This man has promised to get back to me, and he would like to give me some more messages from his side and his perspective, and I would like to give him feedback from the YouTube community. So go ahead, let's hear your comments. Hope you enjoyed it, and stick around for more.